Hello Dicers, my dream chasers. Welcome back to Dice Decide. So, how you guys doing? In this video, I want to talk about authenticity. What is that? What is authenticity? I'm sure you guys have heard of that word. I mean, what does it mean to be authentic? When a material is authentic, what does that mean? Well, it's real material. It's not fake. Authentic means the opposite of fake. So when a person is being fake, you know, when they're putting on this weird persona, trying to say something they wouldn't normally say, acting in ways they wouldn't normally, then they're being fake. Some people are fake when they're trying to get something from someone. You get fake vibes from someone, you know. But what does it mean to be authentic? Because, you know, a lot of times I have been, you know, inspired by the way other people talk. Maybe a bit too much sometimes. And it rubs off on me. But we all, take different traits from other people, and that's what shapes our personality. But of course, we all have our unique views. But what does it mean to be authentic? What is authenticity? I'm trying to be authentic. I'm just me. It means being your true self without worrying about what people think. Unless worrying about what people think is something you consider a part of you. But I don't know why you would do that. I don't recommend it. You shouldn't care what people think. Just be you. Just you. Just be your authentic self right now in this moment. It means being present. Present with reality. Right now I'm here in this park. I got a stick. just stating a fact, you know. What's inauthentic about stating a fact? So I'm pretty sure just being in the present moment is very authentic. Just being yourself. Whatever that means to you. Do you know yourself? Is the second question you should ask. First one is, am I being authentic? Second one is, what does authenticity mean for me? Like, who am I? It gets kind of deep, because you have to do some soul searching to discover who you are or who you want to be. Maybe you haven't ever been authentic, not even with yourself. And that's not great, because then you have to really discover who you aspire to be. And, you know, it's a lifelong journey. So how do you know you're truly authentic? It's not something you can measure, but you might feel it. I feel like you'll just know. And other people will know. I think other people will notice when when the people they're watching or talking to are being fake. I think it's noticeable. And yeah, you know, it's pretty good to tap into your true authenticity. Being completely transparent with your views, like you're not gonna say something you wouldn't normally say, and do something you wouldn't normally do. But does that mean you can't do anything new? Well, no. It's really tricky, this authenticity stuff, because of course you can do something new and still be authentic, because we're always growing, we're always changing as individuals, so that's not really a problem. Didn't realize how deep this topic was, but you know, I wanted to explore it while I'm making the video. And that's another thing, like if you don't script a video, because I know scripting can be good to organize a video, but I just feel like if you don't script it at all, it's gonna have to be authentic, because, well, you haven't memorized it. If you memorize it like a play or something, that's not really gonna be authentic, is it? You know, you're not gonna speak like you would to a normal person in the moment. And so that's what's nice to see. Someone being authentic, just being real in the moment. And it's great, you know, I love being authentic. If you've met me in real life, I've heard people say, like, I'm the same as I am on the camera. Because that's what I'm trying to be. I'm just trying to be me. You know, I might be a more energized version of me on camera. I think that's natural. I mean, all vloggers do this. That doesn't mean I'm inauthentic. It just means I'm condensing my energy of the day into a video, you could say. Because I don't talk with this enthusiasm in person, usually, unless it's a very interesting topic, like this one, I guess. Yeah, it's, you know, authenticity. No one talks about authenticity in person. It's just so, like, abstract in a sense. But we all know fake people and just someone being fake. Like what's a fake person? Someone who is just saying things that you know they don't really think. It's the best way I can think of it. But I don't know, I don't like to focus on the fake part, you know. Focusing on authenticity is better because, as anything with life, just focusing on the positive instead of the negative to avoid. You know, because you might think it's good to focus on the negatives you need to avoid. Don't do this, don't do that. Watch out for this one. Do not go close to this one. Do not do that, do not do this, do not eat that, do not, you know, just focusing on the negatives you shouldn't do. It's not as great as focusing on the positives. What's the things you should do? It's way better, way better. Because then you're not in this fear mindset, you're in this love mindset. You love the positivity and you're gonna do what you need to do to have a fulfilling experience of life, of ambition, of passion, of, I don't know, I'm just saying positive things now. I don't even know if it's related to the video, but authenticity is a positive thing. The opposite of fake, which is negative. So I just like to categorize things into positive and negative, so you don't focus too much on the negative, and it just yields better results in your thinking, I think. I think. And so, yeah, if you just focus on the positives, if you look at the bright side of life, you know, it's kind of cliche, all these cliche sayings, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm just here, chilling in this park in La France, dans France. I've been trying to learn some French. I've been using Duolingo. But I only know like the basics still. It takes so long to learn a language. But I'm also not trying to rush it. I don't know. I mean, there's so many languages in the world, you can't overwhelm yourself. Just take life one step at a time with everything, I suppose. Like, there's always this question of how much intensity should you apply to everything you're trying to achieve in life without burning out, without getting this exhaustion from the thing you're doing. It's a tricky thing. It's tricky to find that balance in life with everything you do. But it's worth finding the balance, I suppose. So don't overexhaust yourselves, but also don't give up on things. Find that nice middle way, that nice in-between where you're just like in the flow of certain things in life that you aspire to do, that you have a vision for it. Like, you have this idea, you have this certain concept in your mind of how you want to live life with all the details involved. I'm not just talking about authenticity, but it sort of leads into it, because when you have visualized exactly how you want to be, then you know exactly what to do. And then it comes effortless to be authentic. That's just my take on it. Was that a long sentence or what? I don't even know. But it's fun, you know, I love just talking, just talking out my ideas in the moment without planning too much, because a lot of times I do plan a video too much, I think. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I think planning is good. I just think, I guess that's also another thing people should find a balance between. Like, really planning out a video and then other times make authentic videos where they're just sharing what they have to say in the moment. I think that's the balance, that's the yin-yang we all should find between structure and chaos. I guess this is what I'm considering chaos. You know, sort of like nature, like it's not trying to structure itself, it's just growing whatever, in whatever shape, in whatever way that works best with the sun rays. But us humans make things very structured, like there's places and very structured shapes, like a fence goes in a line, and there's a field and a square, you know, like we create these structures in life. Nature doesn't do that. And that's why I love to come out into nature, because it feeds my creative mind, I guess you could say. Which is the left part of the brain. Because the left part is all about creativity. I've talked about this before on a different channel. But basically, the left brain is the creative mind and the right brain is the logical mind. So if you want to stimulate your creative mind, go out into nature or write with your left hand. I haven't done that in a while, actually. It's a good idea because... Wait, did I mess that up? Because left hand stimulates the right brain. Yeah, the right brain is the creative mind, and the left brain is the logical mind. So if you write with the left hand, I know that's difficult, most people are right-handed, because that's what we're normally taught in school. And maybe, this might sound like a conspiracy theory, but the government wants us to be obedient and logical and structured. That's why they make us write with the right hand. What if we're all actually ambidextrous, and if we were taught to write with our left hands, we would do that instead and be more creative in life and not so plugged into the matrix. But anyway, just talking about authenticity. Yeah, so, you know, I think that's what I'm getting. Like, creativity is pretty chaotic, I would say, because every creation is different. You can't put it into a box. True creativity is just, it's so unique, you could say. Unlike structured things like buildings that look the same, 10 buildings in the same style, you know. So, yeah. It's fascinating to think about these things, because there's a lot to unpack when you really delve into things. And, yeah. So, yeah, I just want to remember to write with my left hand more, because I've done that before, and it truly does something to your brain, because the right brain is differently structured. They're not the same. Our brains are not the same. People know this. So if you write with your left hand, you just become more creative. I think that's cool. And it just stimulates other things as well. It's fascinating. What can I say? Hope this is not too long. Just trying to uncover new insights in life that I haven't talked about before. Perhaps I like to say new things that, while I'm saying it, I'm learning it myself in a sense. You know, when things aren't too structured. But I do love making structured videos as well. Like I said, it's a balance. So yeah, but I thought to make just a one take like this, I think it's just more authentic. And so I did. This is it. I'll end it now because it'll get too long. People might click off and that's gonna ruin my watch time. Anyway, remember to gently tap that like button, ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for watching, Dicers. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time.